loved one, this person's dog, out of the car. So that was about it.
We bring the truth up close and personal through police body cam footage, underwater rescues, birth in a train, a man stuck on train tracks, and a dog rescued from a burning car. Nothing gets you closer to the scene than the camera placed on the officer's uniform. This is Cams Don't Lie.
Hey! Chief, get out! Get out! Chief, get out!
My name's Trooper Hardy. I work for the New York State Police. I'm a diver for the state police, and we do everything from dive recoveries for evidence or bodies to swift water rescue. Every scenario is totally different. There's not a way to really train for this one specifically. Being around a military base, there's a lot of people from down south that aren't very good at driving in the winter, so we often get some Texas snow tires and sending people off the road. I was about 20 minutes away. There was a call for a vehicle that was floating in the water. The reservoir typically isn't filled to the level that it was on this day. The vehicle drove through the chain link fence into the reservoir with the backside up. The motor was weighing it down in the front.
Hey, get this other end of this rope.
When I got there, the fire department was already on scene, and the chief was actually working his way over to the vehicle to get inside of it to try to get the female out. It seemed like when she hit the water, everything in her vehicle went forward and on top of her, but she was just stuffed in there so much with everything else around her that she wasn't able to get out. By the time I got there, the water was already up to her chest and like slowly rising up. So she could tell that she was about to be going under, and she was panicking. To us, it looked like the vehicle was pretty stable. When I was on the outside of the vehicle, all of a sudden it shifted weight and started sinking.
Hey! Chief, get out! Get out! Chief, get out!
All of a sudden you saw the water coming up like over her mouth and over her nose. That's when I decided to get back on top of the vehicle. I'm looking down into the sunroof. I don't see her anymore. All I see is her hair floating up against the sunroof. Luckily, I was able to grab a metal bar from the firefighter. And luckily enough, he was able to get out on his own.
Who else is in the car? Nobody else in there, right?
I pull her out of the water. First thing she says is, I could have navigated that better. Once we got to the shoreline, we realized how cold she was.
Come on. Give me your hand.
Both of us went to the hospital for just basic hypothermia. I think I was really grateful that fire department was there. If it wasn't for them showing up there, we wouldn't have had the assets really that we needed to get that job done. And also the firefighter was already in there and was asking for help. So you're not going to turn someone down that's asking for help.
The next video has police respond to childbirth at a train station bathroom.
With New Jersey Transit Police, based out of Newark, New Jersey. A woman in distress in the women's restroom of Newark Penn Station. When I first got there, they were saying that there was a baby. I originally did not see the baby.
It's not a baby. It's a woman. Where?
Where are you?
Oh,
And showed the baby. I immediately saw the baby in distress, checked the baby out, and immediately just clicked. Being an EMT for 15 years now, you go through ABC's airway, breathing, circulation. So you check the airway, baby had a clear airway. You check for breathing. I didn't feel pulse, so I immediately started CPR on the baby. Working in Newark for a while, I knew EMS may take a little while. I turned to my supervisor and told him, we don't have time to wait for an ambulance. We're going to go in a patrol car. I have to take care of this baby.
Nunes, don't kill me. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
I checked for the pulse. Baby's got a pulse. So getting the baby to the hospital, no longer needing CPR, airway's clear, and I let the hospital do what they do best in the further care. The baby started breathing, started crying, and when you have a crying baby, that's a good thing. means baby's breathing, baby had the pulse, and the airway's clear. And that's, in our short stint, that's best outcome you could have.
Up next, we have police pulling a man off of the tracks, nearly avoiding a speeding train.
A former Lodi Police Department officer. As I was crossing the track, I saw a gentleman in a wheelchair. He was kind of moving kind of side to side, almost like he was stuck, appearing like he was stuck.
I'll be out with the mouse sack on the tracks, trying to get him out. Go on, can you get up?
I can hear the train coming and the horns blowing. I'm kind of looking very quickly to see where it's at. It seemed like it was far away.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
As the train went by, I just kind of heard like a crunch, like a crash. So as I fell back, I was kind of looking towards the east, and my initial thought was I just didn't think I got to him on time. I thought I didn't get to him on time. That was just the initial thought as I was trying to get back up. I kind of looked back.
One out of one. I need an ambulance now.
We here at Cams Don't Lie bring you a first-person view of the most daring rescues made by the police. To show your support, click on that like button and subscribe to our channel. Let us know what you think through the comments section below. And don't forget to ring the notification bell to keep yourself updated on more content like this.
Kind of in my life story, at least I know, like, hey, at least I made a difference in one person's life. So it kind of makes it all worth it.
Fourth on our list has police trudging through the flooded streets of Moab, Utah to save a family trapped in the water.
So my name's Cody Marsh. I work for the Bureau of Land Management. I work in Moab, Utah for the Canyon Country District, Moab Field Office. I was actually going off shift. I was sitting in my driveway and the rain was just very heavy. And I was watching the ditches on either side of me just come up as I was sitting there.
Significant flooding going north on 100 East, probably impassable.
I hear a call for a family that's stranded in a hotel room in Moab, and the water's rising and they don't know what to do. And it sounds like there might be a bit of a language barrier. And so I was just like, hey, I'm close, I'll be en route. And so I start making my way there, came to the intersection, and I've just never seen anything like it in my career. I've seen flash flooding, but nothing of this magnitude. It was as if the whole town was just inundated with deep, fast flowing, moving water. I saw a guy flagging me down. He was standing in like waist deep water at the end of this hotel complex. His wife and juvenile daughter are in the hotel room, and I get to them and I look in the hotel room through an open window, just pouring water. So water's coming through the air conditioning
My
unit.
truck. Take your wife.
Yes.
Quick, to my truck, red and blues. Police here.
And I was like, hey, we need to get out now.
Go to my truck. Red and blues. Police here. Quickly, to my truck.
I'm holding on to the juvenile female, and I go to step out into this current. It felt like someone just pulled the rug out from under me, basically. I went completely underwater. I'm still holding on to her. I kind of have her by the shirt, and somehow I just was able to get back to my feet.
Come! Face that way! Get in the back of my truck. Get in the back. This way!
They were able to cross okay, got them into my truck, and from there I'm like, okay, well, I have a family with me. What do I do with them? What else is going to happen that night? Ultimately set up kind of a refuge center out at the arena that we have locally. Got them warm because they didn't have anything with them, just the clothes on their back. Was able to get them taken care of.
I can't get it. Too dangerous. Come get in my truck. Come get in.
I'm just glad that I was there and able to help them out and get them to a safe place, and that nothing bad happened.
Last on our list for today, police break into a vehicle in flames and pull out a dog that was trapped inside.
Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Just a patrol deputy right now. Been here about 3 years. Just maybe less than a month prior, my team had responded to a call of somebody throwing Molotov cocktails at cars. I witnessed what happened to be the victim throwing something at the back window of the car. So my first thought, I get on scene with a car that's on fire and somebody throwing things at the car, is do I have another situation like that to where this person's, firebombing a car in a neighborhood and making that quick switch from no, this is not a crime. He said something about his dog being in the car, something living inside of the car. I kind of just jumped and took action at that point.
Right here? Yeah! Hey, come on, man! I'm trying to make a lock. Right here, come on! Hey, come on! Come on, buddy! I think
you never know what you're going to see the second you get out of the car, and making that quick split decision was just a very interesting thing to kind of look back on as well.
Oh, yeah.
Did my little bit of coughing, and then I went and checked on the owner.
You bleeding, brother? I just need a Band-Aid, man. Okay. I got poked. Are you the owner of the car? Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll let you calm down for a second, then we'll just... Yeah, sorry, man. You're good. Oh, my God. You're good, I got you. God.
He was reaching into the car. I wanted to make sure he didn't have any deep cuts or anything like that. I wanted to get him over to the paramedics and then make sure Hank was doing okay. And then once I had situated everybody else and made sure everyone else was okay, then I kind of just took a second to sit down and catch my own breath. So whatever's living inside of that car is coming out with me. There was no... It was probably an adrenaline-based feeling for sure, because there was no fear or second-guessing or thoughts about it, or, no real recognition of what's happening around me other than...
This has been Cams Don't Lie, bringing you the truth up close and personal. To keep yourself updated on the scene, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Cams Don't Lie, reporting out.